You are watching The Real Entrepreneur, TRE. And in this show, I don't know why that's funny to me, but in this show, what I do is I review movies, video clips, TV shows, and give you my insights and reactions around the entrepreneurial tips within. Today, I'm watching the Worst Advice series. This is Mark and Rich from Complex Media, and they share their advice. So let's get right into the video clip.
Worst advice you've received along the way?
Oh, so much bad advice.
So much bad advice.
The worst advice I get is when somebody tells you, like, well, what's the one for one? What's the comparison?
Be me too.
Right?
I would say that's sort of at the subtext of every bad piece of advice I've ever had and even believed. The subtext, when you boil it down, is someone telling you to run the Me Too play, and you actually lose faith of believing in your own inception and insight.
Think about how many pitches that you get, I get, we all get about new businesses. And the first page is, it's this meets this. You've lost me before you started.
Yeah.
Like, identify a white space in the market and how you're going to attack it in a completely differentiated way. That's the only way I get to page 2.
I also think it's bad advice just to aim to be big and rich. I really do.
No,
what should you aim to be?
I think you got to aim to be the best.
That's a great.
I'll rich into that. I'll lean into the rich part. I think that is actually horrible, not advice, but a horrible ambition is to be big and rich. I know I run into people looking to be famous for famous sake. I've run into people saying, I want to be rich for rich sake. But there's got to be a cause behind it. Like, my life's purpose, you've probably seen this before, me move the camera here, is to eradicate entrepreneurial poverty. That's why I believe I've been put on this planet and what I intend to do. The consequence may be wealth accumulation, and that simply fosters the ability to do more and more of what I do. Profitability translates to sustainability. So I believe that if anyone gives advice saying, you just got to go out there and be big and rich, or you got to be famous just for famous sake, I don't believe that's good advice. The Me Too, I don't know if I agree with that one when you're a blend of new things. Profit First, for example, is nothing new. I'm the first one to share that. Profit First is the envelope system. It's the pay yourself first principle. It's different behavioral principles. Stuff that goes back to BC. People Think and Grow Rich was writing about this. That's not BC, but there's books from way, way in the past that talk about the pay yourself first principle. Richest man in Babylon is an accounting for that. So it's a combination of existing ideas. If you listen to some of the best music, it's a build upon what already exists. So I dispute that this plus this, and now it's something new. I think that is the white space. So that's my opinion. I'm curious what you think the worst advice is too, or the best advice. Go to MikeMichalowicz.com/question. Give me your comments there. Give me some suggestions for videos to review, and I will do it. Don't forget to push the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next Real Entrepreneur.